Hello, good morning. It's your Blue Archive Gacha whale, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy Tosanyo. Welcome to my stream. So for today, I'm going to continue with the Wandoro challenge, the second of this week. And this is like a challenge where you draw within a given time span of like 1 hour a given topic. I chose that like one for myself with drawing the Shupogakis for today. So what are the Shupogakis? You know, when the Archive is a popular game and when a new character appears, you can expect that when you follow like a lot of artists who draw Blue Archive, that your timeline is going to be full of that one character. But we don't only get one, but two or three. And I was looking at the designs of them, and man, they are so cute. I had to shed tears by the sight of them. But those are basically like the Shupogakis. It's like something like train gakis, train breads. So the translation. And those are like the Highlander Railroad students. Like one with a twin tail and one how can I show it? I cut the part out, okay. Like one with longer hairs and the one is like has like twin tails. And I was like thinking, okay, Tosan, maybe you should join into this trend, you know, and draw them too. And personally, I really like them. The poses I had to do here are like pretty difficult to do, I must say, since I had to play a lot of perspectives and a little bit with turning them the right direction. So it's like I had to do like beforehand, before I start the stream. Thing is, like when you draw two characters, it takes a long amount of time, so it might be better if you give yourself a little bit of breathing room and like drawing the sketches first. This is what I hadn't ever done with my previous Wandoros. Maybe like 2 years ago I did something like that, and that's why I could like do artworks in 1 hour or like 90 minutes, even with color. But maybe it should like go better than before. But since it's 2 characters and not only 1, it might take a little bit longer, and I might only do the outlines and line arts. But yeah. Anyway, when I do the timer, you can feel free to just watch, have it in the background, and look at it time by time to see at what time span I already came, what I already drew. You can even draw along me and have like a little bit of a race, you know? Let's see like who's the faster artist. But I will take it like pretty relaxed with my approach. So I'm going to do like a countdown. Let's do it like by... I'm gonna start from 3 and then start with go. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, here it starts. And let me begin. Okay, this is the rotation tool. When you draw like about to draw something difficult, it's always good to take like references. Especially when you're like learning art. This can make you things a little bit easier, and the more you like repeat the same reference over and over again, at some point it will like go over to your muscle memory and you can draw them by heart. So for me it's like no issue to draw like simple action scenes, or like or rather like action scenes like something comedial. It's like punching someone and they make like some funny face while flying away from them. This is like when you're like really used to draw like certain characters, you're gonna be able to draw them by heart too. Normally it always like is taking a look at the reference to be able to draw them, but often you draw them, the easier it gets naturally. Can like remember when I had to do my own characters, when I had like the ambition to draw a story. It was like easy to draw them too. Like whenever you have an OC, it's like not that hard to draw them. I would like say my avatar also is like not that hard to draw. But it takes like some effort to make them stand out. Okay, don't really like that. Somewhere here, somewhere here. Those are like young students, young looking students. I want the eyes to be a little bigger. I also want to catch the cheeky expression. What is known about those characters? Nothing actually. What are their names? We don't know. Are they meta? We don't know. All we know that are cute. They're like those conductor type of characters, you know, for like the trains, checking on your ticket. And there's like one that looks like more like a cheeky brat. The other one is like looks like a little bit more on the serious side. Of course, they take it so seriously. It looks like so cute. And they have like the posture where they do like the bunny ear pose. Let's like say when someone cute does this kind of pose. Ah, my heart. Okay, I had like a scribble somewhere. About the expressions. Before I started the planning, actually before I started the stream, yesterday in the evening I was like thinking about what to draw, and then I saw the Gakis popping off in X. They have like now about 40k, more than 40k posts already. So like a lot of arts or like people talking about them. But for the most part, what's like standing out and appears on the timeline are like the artworks. And normally I'm not someone who jumps into trends. I just do when I feel like it. I just do things when I feel like it. But for once I was like, I kinda want to join to the train. The Shupo, Choo-choo, how they call it. Maybe a little bit higher up, like with my chibis. When I do my chibis, you know, the mouth is like way too high up, but the thing is like, it kind of makes it like more smug. Or something like the, well, it's like similar to the Blue Archive chibis. Like pretty cute. There's also like this infamous Koyoki stare. When like the banner of Koyoki got like announced, a lot of people responded with an image where it's just like the Koyoki chibi from the cafe staring at you, and then the audio file got like played. And for some reason this just simple expression, no, just like the mouth is like way too high up. It's like kind of like mocking, but also like kind of like those faces. So now here's a character I think I kind of fell in love with. I kind of like the Gakis, but when characters are like more reserved and taking their job more seriously, I kind of want to be like, oh, look at you, you did your job so well, poo poo poo, let me reward you. When you're like drawing, it doesn't like matter in which order you like start when you have like the sketch. But for me it's like always important to like draw the face first, because I want to like know what like goes through the character before I like draw them. Or like so that I have like the first image is like planted into my mind. And sometimes when I have like a face, like some kind of expression, I'm like more likely to go like forward. It's like two characters, so kinda like I was like thinking about making spicy art, but it takes like a lot of knowledge on like anatomy to do so. I probably wouldn't do that on stream, or like do it on my main channels for like social media. That's like a thought I had. It's just like my field of expertise is like not in drawing that. The fantasy is like still there. You're gonna post it one day and people are like asking for source, and then you can be like, I am the source. I'm gonna keep the right one for now. Probably need to adjust the eye a little bit, the placement of it. I'm like satisfied with that. Yeah, it looks somewhat okay. It's not exactly symmetrical, but I don't see it like off balance. Doesn't feel like it. The eyes are also big enough for their body size. They're like Gakis. Okay, let's draw on the right side first. I don't know how they look like without head. Or if they have like some cat ears, but they have like the elven ears. They have like sharp pointed ears. And they have like succubus tails, kind of. Like those, on the tip it's like heart shaped, and the shaft is like very thin, the tails. And if you have like something like that, it can be like really fun to draw like shapes with them, like heart shapes, for example. Like make the shaft like shaped like a heart. But the tip is also like heart shaped, and you can like play around with it. Especially if you have two characters who have like those tails. There's like a lot of creativity. A lot to play around with. But when I'm like here about to draw the hair, let me actually draw the hands first. The hands are like taking a lot of time too. So probably can only do it in black and white. but what I can probably see that I will fail. Like failing in a sense that I don't get to finish. Since hands take like a lot of will slow you a lot down. A lot of beginner artists, even like some intermediate artists, they hate drawing hands. I would like say the sketch phase is like not that painful, or maybe it's just like my tolerance. My tolerance level is like pretty high regarding like time-consuming art. But when I'm like drawing with a deadline, I can actually see why people would be a little bit upset. Those are like 4 hands. You can make it a little bit easier to have like long sleeves, carving some of it. But if you entirely hide the hands, you won't learn a lot. Things are like learned by repetition. So if you keep investing, you have like a skill tree and keep investing your skills in drawing hands, of course your skill in drawing hands gets better. You cheat your way around and avoid drawing them, you won't get any progress, right? This might like fail. In the sketch it looks like already convincing enough. I did, but But yeah, that's our job for present Tosan. I gave myself a bad starter hand in this kind of sense, but at least it's like some starter hand than like no starter hand, like in the previous streams. Also, when you draw hands, you have to give them like thicker lines, like do a lot more outlines. Normally, a lot of artists in digital art, they draw like with single strokes, but I don't really understand the concept, so I do like multiple strokes for hands. It's like how I'm used to do it when I back then had no access to digital art tools, like no tablet, no PC that can like run the program, like a laptop, nothing like that. I mostly drew like via pen and paper and led my way of art via that. And when it came like to certain parts like coloring, I was like, Nanikore, what is that? But of course, you can't gain a lot of knowledge if you just be a grumpy old man. So I was like checking, okay, I bought like now the art tools, but I can't get into it. Then I gave up a little bit, and I saw like some art streams and they make it look so easy. Then I was like, okay, my problem was that I didn't get used to it. The feeling of drawing on a tablet and have to watch the screen in front of me instead of like watching where my pen goes directly. And it was like you need like a few days, a few weeks to get used to it. In worst case, even months. But once you get used to it, it's like it will like go pretty smoothly. You have to draw like a few lines, few strokes here and there. Test like your pen pressure. See if that like works out for you. There are also like tools to adjust the pressure setting and so that you feel like used to it. There's also like stabilizer, for example. You have also like to find the right amount of stabilizing setting to make it like work out for you. Thing is, like back then in the days, for me it was like difficult, but now we have internet, and if you have like struggle here and there, even like ChatGPT can like help you out. So in this kind of sense, everybody can do art and learn art. There's still people who complain, but the reasons are out there. You just have to stop wasting your time with complaining and do it on your own. We have like some examples out there who already like made use of that. Next week will be a little bit tough, I think, for my stream schedule. I can draw. I do like drawing, but also like to play Blue Archive with its Total Assault content. And next week, Bina Total Assault is starting, and it is my favorite raid. I was like saying something along the lines that I want to draw more in March, or more in April, like the next month. But yeah. I want to like mostly draw because anime is like airing during that time, and while anime is airing, having like more art of the series to promote it is not too bad. Normally I didn't follow trends back in the days. But I had like a certain goal back then to reach like a certain amount of followers on social media. I was like just thinking, yeah, just do it without the promotions, without the immense reach. Just do it, feel like a lone wolf. Didn't work out so well. It was like decently okay when I like targeted a certain group. Like some niche group. Because like few artworks of that one franchise existed. But overall... So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Use the meta a little bit more. Okay, my favorite part when it comes to drawing, it's like drawing the faces of the characters and like the hair. It like gives them more form and character. I think like the head size is like about that. And then they have like this little pointy ears. Nom 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 nom. Some lines are like intertwining. I'm gonna take care of that later. There's also like a tail, twin tails, and then a head. When a character wears a hat, it's good character design. At least some kind of head accessory. Make them like memorable. That's like something I learned from Toho. I was like a Toho fanboy back in the days. I still like Toho, but the thing is like, the more time you spend like with a new hobby, than the old hobby, you're gonna start a new hobby more. I start to like the new hobby more than your old hobby. It's all about that kind of sacrifice of leaving things behind and to like move on to something you're like more interested in, especially if it's like growth related or like goal related. Okay, I think you can't see the halo from this point of view. So I guess I can save myself the trouble of drawing them. I never account like for this kind of things. When I do the sketch and like play around with like and what kind of perspective it looks the best, it comes like to that naturally. Sometimes I draw too much and then have to cut things out. There's like something of like focus. When you look at the image at like first glance, where does your eyes go first to? It's like mostly in the center of the image. For the most part, like erasing this things that are like not there at the first glance, or like not important to be included in there, those will get like erased. I think like for the head here I need to make it like actually yeah, the head needs to be like a lot bigger. So I make it like slightly more oversized. It works really well when you make like the head's like oversized. I kinda want to draw the other girl too, man. I'm looking like the timer and be like, yeah, you should like hurry up. I guess like 2 characters are like maybe a little bit too much. Not familiar with drawing them yet. Ah well. It's better to be done than not than to be perfect. It should work out somehow. Okay. Just draw. I'm not that worried about things looking dirty. It just needs to be done first. The head is okay. I will do it later. There's this, there's that. You can't really see that because the hands are like in the way. I kinda don't need to draw that. There's this. There's that. Okay, less than 30 minutes. At those kind of tools. You know, before like decided onto the topic of drawing the Shupogakis, I did like a little bit of sketches on pen and paper while I was like crying, shedding tears. I didn't know for what reason I cried. But let's say I cried at the sight of those, of them flooding my timeline. Sometimes you get like teary ears for no reason. It's like this crying emoji, you know? Let's say it's like because of that. I was like, oh yeah, their design's so good, they're so cute. We don't know anything about the personality of those kids yet. I can't like do many interpretations when I like draw additional art of them than just like illustration. Just like something like comic like, so like a manga strip or something. A lot of people imagine the twin tail one to be like a Mitsugaki, like Mitsuki a little bit more on the cheeky side. Abusing her authority as a conductor, you know. Yeah, tickets please. Ah, for you it's gonna be 10 times the price. Hehehe. While the long-haired one, so like the with the curled hairs, it's like more on the serious kind of side, taking her job a little bit more seriously. I'm gonna do it like that. No, it doesn't look so bad. I don't spot any big mistakes. Actually, no mistakes at all, really. When I like flip the canvas. Okay, the girl's gonna be... Actually, yeah, let's do it like that for now. Well, do I want to draw the hands? Yeah, I want to draw the hands. And I need to do it like that. The hands first. The hands are coming first, always. After I'm like done with the rough sketches, like rough lines, I'm gonna do it like rough for now. I'm gonna correct it later. I think like at that point it should be like 10 minutes left, I guess, or like 15. Don't know how fast I'm gonna be. Probably will be something I have to finish off stream. Is there something more I need to cook though? Like coloring, I'm like still not great, but I'm learning some things. As long as it's basic, it's like good enough, I guess. But basic is not always something I like strive for. It's okay for thumbnails, I guess. Or like some funny bits I want to draw. They're wearing clothes, that's the thing too. Yeah, the lines are like by no means clean, but it's not important. For 1 hour challenge. This was the face, yes. Now it comes to the rest of it. Those are like some cheeks I want to pinch. Of that face. With such expressions. Those are like cheeks I want to pinch. I already saw like some fan art who already did that, like pinching the face of the long-haired one, the curly hairs. They don't have any names yet, so it's like weird to address them. While like no name is like out yet for them. Then I think here. Then yeah, I have to account gravity, so it falls like this kind of way. Okay. Do I cheat a little bit? Don't use line art for that, but bigger strokes. Let's do it like that. So like, yeah, then I do the line art later for that. Okay, it slowly starts to take form. 15 minutes left. I said something like it should be about 15 or 10 minutes left when I have like both of them. They're not quite. Not quite. I underestimated how big the hands are. But the hand size should be like alright. Yeah, so. The rabbit ear pose is like pretty cute. Just like a little bit weird to like type it on Google to like look for references like that. Can do like a photo, you know, of yourself doing the pose, but yeah, needs like a good camera to make it like easy enough. It's like a little bit of a pain with a smartphone alone. And yeah, there's also like the webcam trick, and Clip Studio Paint has like some useful features where they make like a 3D model based out of your webcam thingy, and you can just use that as a reference. I think like it's in a later, in like the subscription based date included, not really sure. I think it only works good in like point of view, you're the webcam kind of illustrations. It's like close up to the character, more or less, in a sense. Clip Studio Paint is like a very powerful art tool. Can like always recommend it. There's like, I said something of subscription, but there's like a base program. It's like a one-time purchase only, and the tool is like very powerful. It's like really good to have. It makes a lot of things easy, from my experience. Super useful. Well, of course, there are like some free art softwares like Medibang or like Krita, who also do a decent job. Before like did Clip Studio, I was like part of the Medibang gang until I have like finally enough salary to like, okay, let's buy that, make my life a little bit easier. Okay, I underestimated it. Gosh, I underestimated it. I thought like having the sketches before will make it easy enough to actually like finish, but I'm still like in the rough phase, still not in the fine-tuning part. Ah, yeah. overconfidence will lead to your fall. But yeah, I will finish that artwork a little bit later off stream, I suppose. Maybe add some color, but maybe only black and white, I don't know. I will for sure like do a black and white web post for that, to like show you, okay, that's how it looks like, not colored. And then later on I post the colored one. Usually when like pretty rusty in like coloring, I will take my time and cook a bit. Just to get back to the flow. Okay, this should be like about it for the rough parts. Now I need like some fine tuning. With what do I start first? Like it looks super rough. Especially like the curled hairs needs like a lot of love to make them like look more convincing and like smooth. Soft, for example, so too. The twin tail is like easier to work with. The twin tail one. Curly hairs are like a challenge. I never drew characters with curly hairs really. So that's like why it's difficult for me. But I do find them cute. Ah well, let's draw the twin tail one a little bit more accurately. Like, let's do like fine tuning. I think the face is like good enough. Facial expressions, just like around that area. Eto. Just the head. Okay. Yeah, I'm not done. But do you have like a rough? That one sketch I had got like to some direction. Now you have like a better viewpoint on what it will like look like. Now there's a little bit of life. And let's say before I started the drawing, before I like even started the timer, I also had like a rough idea where it goes to, but now it's like clearer. Now it's a little bit clearer on the screen. So this is like a step forward. Now to enhance the picture is like the thing. But now it's like a little bit blurry, a little bit unclean. But artists have like the ability to make that vision a lot more refined. It's like how artists like can take commissions, you know. You have like a certain image in mind, you want that to be captured, and then the artist is like there to help you for a price. Of course you can do it for your own, but it takes like a lot of learning time. Sometimes you don't have that learning time. Looks not so bad. Looks not so bad. Can I... yeah, let me put away the sketches. Or both of them. Doesn't look so bad now. No, it doesn't look so bad. The hands of the curly one needs like a little bit more refinement, but other than that, yeah. Let's do that. See, like some of the hands are like more thicker, the other ones are like too thin. So there's like no balance here. Hands are like overall a little bit hard to draw them convincingly. You don't have to do it realistically, just like so that they're convincing enough. You know, draw like 5 fingers instead of like 4 fingers, 1 thumb, instead of like missing one. It's like something powerful art programs still like, or like generators still fail to do. Humans, they have like the ability to like fix that. It takes like some time, it's like some effort, but it's like normal, you know. If you want to do something, you have to put the necessary effort into it. At the end of the day, you're like really proud of what you've done. Serotonin levels are like serotonin is like being like shed out, and then yeah, you're like more content, more satisfied with things. There's like more joy in that than like the instant gratification, like the dopaminergic actions. It's like this kind of long-term happiness. It's like so special. Less than 1 minute. Okay. Well, then let's do my best to make it like more memorable. Like strengthen the facial parts. Things like when you draw cute characters. The face is like important, but when you include like hand gestures like that, it enhances the power. So when like it comes to cute art, you have to like enhance, put more focus on the hands and the face itself. And clothing, everything below that is like more like a side quest. Like when you check on the picture first, your eyes go like first towards the center, I would like say. And what's like the center, you know, where your eyes go like first to, needs to be like strengthened a lot. Needs a lot more enhancement to look like good. I still have a long way to go. Yes. I think the head here can be a little bit lower. Minimalistic, time is up, okay. But yeah, that's about how it looks like for the first 1 hour. Gonna save that one. And I probably will finish that later on. So far, even if I flip the canvas, I don't see like much of an issue. The balance is like still there. Maybe I can do the hands of the long head one a little bit smaller. Or draw them like more smooth. Looks like a little bit too edgy. In a shape kind of sense, not like the edgy. Where it's like badass, you know. But yeah, that's about it. I will end the stream here for now. So I thank you guys and gamers for watching. I wish you a nice rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever times you are. And with that, I say bye bye.